So I just realized because of a couple messages that some of you are like, wait, Liz, why are you referring to something as crazy water that's like helping people with mental health issues? Like, that's kind of offensive, right? No, I mean this so literally. Like, it is actually called crazy water. And still to this day, you can like purchase different levels on like how concentrated you want the minerals to be. And like they have a strong fan base. Like people swear by this water. I was gonna actually like order some and try some for you guys, but like holy crap. We'll stick to being dehydrated and have my Celsius. By the year 1922, the town of Mineral Wells was bustling with excitement, growing in fame, and T.B. Baker, who was like the man of all the nice Texas hotels, was like, we're gonna go with luxury, and made a 450 guest room resort styled hotel dedicated to the healing powers of the water. There was a whole floor that was just like a bathhouse spa, and then there was this Olympic sized swimming pool outside that was made up of only the mineral water. This attracted so many celebrities, literally Judy Garland checking in. Bonnie and Clyde allegedly also stayed there and removed the carpet outside of the room so that they could hear law enforcement coming. But the fame of this hotel was very short-lived and quickly turned abandoned. Really did try to keep this hotel open, but ultimately it closed its doors in 1972. This became like an urban explorer's dream, but please don't go there today. They are renovating, and I, for one, am so excited. People who have gone to explore it have found out that it's infested with ghosts. The man who built the hotel had some very dark secrets, and not just because of the people who showed up looking for a cure and never got better. He was very sneakily hiding a mistress within the hotel. But seeing Mr. Baker continue to be with his wife while he promised her that he would leave her sent her over the edge. She ultimately ended up jumping from the 7th floor. People to this day still say that they see her standing at that window, or smell her perfume outside of her room whenever they walk by. Allegedly, there is a bellhop that still continues to perform his duties there even into his afterlife. Even more eerily, whenever this place was still abandoned and people would come to explore it, they would hear the dinging of the not working elevator and claim to even see a figure of a bellhop inside of it. People will also specifically hear 1930s music at the hotel coming from the ballroom. Some even report seeing people dancing inside, completely disappearing when they're approached. Even creepier though is that a lot of investigators who have stayed there have reported a 19th floor. This hotel only has 14 floors, yet that doesn't stop investigators from reporting having very dark experiences with shadow figures on a 19th floor in this hotel. One particular episode of Ghost Adventures that was done over at the Baker Hotel, one of these so-called shadow figures actually disappeared into one of the guys. The guy got progressively more and more angrier, and while you might think this can't possibly get worse, it does. Because right at the very end of the street, quite literally right next to the Baker Hotel, is the Hill House. And this place contains a very terrifying reason as to why all the hauntings here exist. Because what is that?